Hey, Queen, you want to know the biggest secret to success in love and relationships? I've been married for 13 years and I've been relationship coach, feminine energy coach for quite some years. And I'm going to tell you the secret that no one tells you. It's a very unpopular secret, probably the biggest kept secret in the world of what is the number one secret method tactic to successful relationships, to crack the code with men. Turns out that to crack the code with men, you need to crack the code of you. So the secret lies in you. Oh, I know that's boring. That is so boring to hear. All the videos that have titles like how to make men do this and know the secrets of, handling men. So you can do all the gimmicks, all the tricks, and all the bullshit in the planet, tricks with men. But when you don't take responsibility for your role in relationships and dating, you can do gimmicks until the cows come home. It will never be successful. Never. I'm going to explain. So, you see, being a relationship coach, a feminine energy coach, really and truly is being a coach to you of the self. It's finding love, just like finding money, just like finding a lot of manifestations, is really and truly a journey of the self. So I remember back in the day with, one of my clients some time ago. She had been through 3 marriages by the age of 38. And she really, 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 really saw herself as a victim, including saying things like, okay, and this is going to trigger a lot. This is going to be triggering, so brace yourself. Including saying things like, I was in an abusive marriage. An abusive marriage is when you have a man that is hitting you, that, anyway. I'm not going to get too much into that in this video, but she truly saw herself as a victim. And as I say, the one common denominator in all her relationships, because she had 3 marriages, but like 10 other like situationships where she had been with a guy for like 5 years and that kind of stuff, right? She was very beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, she could not, for the life of her, take accountability for her own actions. Let me give you an example. So, her ex-husband, she complained that he used her for clout because she's like an influencer and the guy is rich. So he used her for clout, but she used him for money because the guy was an absolute jerk. Like he cheated on her left and right. But I was like, so help me understand why are you with him? Why were you with him when he was rude to you, or when, because he was rude to her from day one. Well, she wanted to be with him because he was a guy with money. Or let's go to more common examples. So you go on online dating and guy invites you on a date, and then very quickly he, well, a couple of days later he's like, I want to cook for you because you I'm so into you and I want to make you the best dinner. And you go to his place, you have some whatever dinner, and you end up having sex with him. Next day, ghosted. And you get pissed because you say that, oh, online dating is just for hookups. Everyone that is on Tinder just wants to hook up. They're not looking for anything serious. Or what else? What's a common line? Men today, they they don't look for anything serious. Online dating is shit. Well, why on earth are you going to a man's house? Why are you doing that? Going to a man's house and being alone means one thing to him and one thing only. And that is, we are going to fuck. And there you are, going to his place or on vacation or this or that. So why are you surprised that you went to someone's place, then he had sex with you, and then he dumped you? Why are you surprised? That is literally what happens when you do that. So if somebody that you met online or offline tells you, hey, come to my place, I'm going to make a mean dinner for you. I learned to cook in Italy. Like, I'm so into you that cooking for someone is like so special to me. I would be like, oh my God, that is so sweet of you. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you like me to go to your place? Nice try. I appreciate it, but I'll stick with the restaurant. You see? That's me behaving like a high value woman and not coming and saying, hey, I'm a high value woman. And then going to his place. Or any similar example. And these are just common examples, but I could go on and on and on. But the minute you take responsibility for your role, for your own behavior, do you have a code of conduct? What is the structure you have around dating? Or when people like bitch about men, like when you bitch about men, like, oh, they texting me over and over. And then they don't invite me out. Why the fuck are you texting? Why are you texting? Why are you doing that? So take responsibility for what you're doing. Because the day that you change, the freaking world around you changes. I'm going to be super corny here, but Be the change you want to see in the world. Couldn't be more trite, but couldn't be more true. So, you having a code of conduct, a structure, the requirements, like who gets to be a guy who puts it inside of you? Who gets to be the guy who does that? Who gets to be a guy who put his tongue in your mouth? Like, do you have like, like actual standards and like requirements, and who gets to who gets to who gets to see you? Do you have a code of conduct? Do you have that masculine energy developed in you? So again, the minute, the day that you take responsibility for your freaking actions, for your role in each relationship, your life will completely change. This applies for dating. This applies for marriage. I have my own 1,000 examples for marriage. And this applies for any goal in life, like money, entrepreneurship, career. Because the minute that you stop being a victim, let me tell you, I put a poll out there some time ago, maybe a couple of months ago. And I asked all of you, why do you think relationships today are a mess? Why do you think dating is bad today? And only a very small percentage answered, it's me and the way I go about it. Maybe like 10%. And the rest, they chose, oh, men today don't commit. Oh, the patriarchy. Today's society is a mess. You know why society is a mess today? Because people don't take responsibility for their role in relationships. And if you want men to be the first, you want men to start, let me tell you that men respond to women. You are the energetic lead. So I'm going to make another video on that. But you're the one who calls the shots when it comes to relationship dynamic. So you're the one who says what goes and what doesn't go in terms of relationship dynamics. Yeah. So anyway, I really hope that, and you know what? My entire channel is literally dedicated to that. It's literally all that. It talks about things that you do that either are too much masculine energy or just things that you can do to change your life around, literally, right? Because why? When you take responsibility, you take your power back. And that is actual empowerment. Empowerment is not all this bullshit of like, fuck everyone and like show your skirt to everyone or lift your skirt on Instagram. That's not empowerment. Empowerment is when you take responsibility for your own life, your own actions, and the roles you play, and stop being a victim. Because when you stop being a victim, that's what will set you free. And you can say, hello, happiness. So anyway, that's it for now. And I'll see you in the next. Bye now.